Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на мой канал. Hello and welcome to my channel. Short story number 31 out of 365. Посол. And the title is Посол. Посол. Do you know this word? Write the translation of these words in comments. So first we're going to write the first part and we're going to translate it at the end. Try to translate it by yourself while I'm writing it here on the board. Сегодня посол едет в другой город. Just a moment. Сегодня посол едет в другой город. Сегодня посол едет в другой город. Сегодня посол едет в другой город. Он пришел на вокзал заранее. Он пришел на вокзал заранее. Он пришел на вокзал заранее. Он зашел в свой вагон и сел. Он зашел в свой вагон и сел. Он зашел в свой вагон и сел. В вагоне тихо и чисто. 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 Он сел у окна и достал книгу. Он сел у окна и достал книгу. Он сел у окна и достал книгу. Он читал всю дорогу. Он читал всю дорогу. Он читал всю дорогу. Хорошо, let's read it, translate, talk about pronunciation and grammar. Посол. Посол is I forgot посол in English. Who knows the English translation? Посол, ambassador, yeah. So, посол is ambassador. Here, or not stressed, so pronounce it as a. Посол. Сегодня посол едет в другой город. Сегодня посол едет, not stressed, we pronounce it as e. So today the ambassador goes to a different city, to another city. Едет goes by transportation, of course. В другой город. Or not stressed, we pronounce as a. Voiced consonant at the end of the word, we pronounce as unvoiced te. So de will become te. Город. So today the ambassador is going to a different city. Он пришел на вокзал заранее. He came to the train station заранее, earlier, literally in advance, earlier. Он зашел в свой вагон и сел. He entered his wagon, wagon in English, right? This part of the train. that is numerated. So he entered his wagon and sat down и сел. В вагоне тихо и чисто. In the wagon it is quiet and clean. Да? Хорошо. Он сел у окна. Here I is stressed. So this all will be pronounced as a because it's not stressed. И достал книгу. He sat by the window, near the window, close to the window, and took out the book. Он читал всю дорогу. He was reading the whole trip. Literally the all road, всю дорогу. And basically in English we say the whole trip. Он читал всю дорогу. Хорошо. So let's talk about verbs. Imperfective, perfective aspect. Сегодня посол едет. Today the ambassador is going. It's present. He's going today. So we will use imperfective here. Imperfective. Сегодня посол едет. We can use perfective here as well. In some situations like this one, we can use perfective and imperfective. Here, if I would use perfective, it would be one-time action in the future. Today, он сегодня поедет. Today, he will go to a different city. But very often, we use just imperfective when we talk about future. Сегодня посол едет. Today, the ambassador is going. And we can use imperfective in this context as well. Perfective and imperfective, doesn't matter. Хорошо, so here we used imperfective. Он пришел, he came. Here I already used perfective. He came, perfective. To the train station in advance, earlier. Oh, he came, he already is there. Or this action is finished, so we will use perfective. Он пришел. Он зашел, he entered, again, perfective, one-time action, finished action. His wagon and sat, perfective as well, сел, perfective. Он сел, he sat by the window, perfective. He's already there by the window, so the action is finished, done. И достал, and he took out his book. Again, perfective. His book is already out. It's on the table, in his hand. So this action is finished, done. Он читал всю дорогу. He was reading the whole trip. I'm talking about process, a period of time. So yeah, I will use a verb in imperfective here because I'm talking about a period of time. Process. So он читал всю дорогу. He was reading the whole trip. Here I will use a verb in imperfective aspect. Very good. What about cases? Сегодня посол. Посол is the subject of the sentence, so it's nominative. He is going to another city, to a different city. В другой город. Here we will use accusative case. Другой город. Accusative. Movement to a different place, a different location. Movement towards a place. So to a different city, towards a place. This is accusative case, but nothing will change here because it's masculine. Другой город, different city is masculine. Masculine, accusative, inanimate, do not change. The endings will remain the same as in nominative case. Nominative case is the way you find words in a dictionary. Хорошо. Он пришел на вокзал. He came to the train station. Again, movement towards motion to a place, movement toward a place. So accusative as well. Вокзал is an accusative here, but again, nothing will change because it's masculine inanimate. Accusative. Хорошо, он зашел в свой вагон. Again, movement to a place. He entered his wagon. Wagon is accusative as well. Accusative. And sat, и сел. В вагоне тихо и чисто. In the wagon it is quiet and clean. Where? In the wagon. So shows us a place, location. We will use prepositional case. В вагоне. Prepositional case. Where? In the wagon. Shows us a location. Хорошо. Он сел у окна. After this preposition у, by the window, near, next to, the noun will be in genitive case. So окно became окна in genitive. Сел у окна и достал книгу and took out the book. Достал книгу. Книгу here is in accusative case because it's the direct object of the verb достал. He took out what? The book. Book is in accusative. We have an ending that is changed here from книга to книгу in accusative case. He took out what? The book. The book is in accusative, and because it's feminine, we have the ending that changed from a to у. Книгу. Хорошо. Он читал всю дорогу. Всю дорогу here is in accusative as well, but here it is in accusative because it shows us duration of time. Всю дорогу, the whole trip, the whole road. This is why it's accusative. He was reading and the duration, time, period, we use accusative case. Он читал всю дорогу. Now let's read out loud each sentence. I will ask you to repeat after me. Try to imitate my pronunciation. I will give you time to repeat. Посол, the ambassador. Сегодня посол едет в другой город. Он пришел на вокзал заранее. Он зашел в свой вагон и сел. В вагоне тихо и чисто. Он сел у окна и достал книгу. Он читал всю дорогу. Очень хорошо. Also here this V will be pronounced as F. Всю дорогу. Всю дорогу. Because voiced consonant near unvoiced, like here unvoiced is S and voiced is V, will become unvoiced to. So our voiced consonant near unvoiced will become unvoiced to. V will be pronounced as F. Всю дорогу. Всю дорогу. The whole road, the whole trip, basically. Очень хорошо. Давайте продолжим. Very good. Let's continue. И следующее предложение. So he was reading the whole trip. Иногда он смотрел в окно. 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 Try to translate this sentence by yourself. Иногда он смотрел в окно. Проводник принес чай. Проводник принес чай. Проводник принес чай. За окном видны леса, поля и маленькие деревни. За окном видны леса, поля и маленькие деревни. Маленькие деревни. Деревни. За окном видны леса, поля и маленькие деревни. За окном видны леса, поля и маленькие деревни. Очень хорошо. Now let's translate and talk about pronunciation, verbs, aspects and cases. Иногда, sometimes, он смотрел в окно. O, not stressed, will be pronounced as a. Sometimes he was looking through the window. Иногда он смотрел в окно. In Russian we say he was looking in the window, в окно, and that means through the window, outside. Иногда он смотрел в окно. So, хорошо, good. Next. Проводник принес чай. Проводник is like a flight attendant, but in the train. How do we call them in English? I don't know. So it's like a flight attendant, but train attendant. Проводник принес чай. Brought tea. So train attendant brought tea. Принес чай. За окном видны леса, поля и маленькие деревни. За окном, behind the window, on that part of the window, видны, are seen, леса, forests, so it's plural for лес, леса. Поля, fields, plural for поле, поля, fields, и маленькие деревни, and small villages. Хорошо. So, or not stressed will be pronounced as a. Окно, поля, деревни, not stressed is pronounced as и. Now let's talk about verbs. So we have смотрел after the word иногда, which means sometimes. And after the word sometimes, always we will have a verb in imperfective aspect. So of course, смотря, because it happens sometimes, right? It cannot be a verb in perfective aspect, because perfective is about one-time action, finished action. But if you say иногда, sometimes, that means that it happens sometimes, not a one-time action, not a finished action. So of course, the verb will be in imperfective aspect. So sometimes he was looking. Иногда он смотрел. So this is the verb смотреть, which is in imperfective. Проводник принес, the conductor, the train attendant brought tea. Tea is already here on the table, so we will use perfective aspect. Принес, perfective. Принес, perfective. One-time action, finished action, when we have a result already. Хорошо. За окном видны, okay, no more verbs. Next, let's talk about cases, right? So, иногда он смотрел в окно, so look in the mirror, when we look in the mirror, in the window, or through the window, it's like a movement to a direction. So we will use accusative case here. В окно. This is accusative, but the endings will not be changed because it's neuter. Neuter accusative looks like nominative, nothing changes. Хорошо, next. Проводник принес чай. Brought what? Tea, direct object of the verb brought. Принес. So tea is an accusative, but because it's masculine, inanimate, nothing will change here. За окном, so after the preposition за, and when it's about a location, the noun will be in instrumental case. So behind the window, instrumental. because of за behind and the location here behind the window. Window will be an instrumental case. And леса, поля, маленькие деревни are all in nominative because they're the subject of the sentence. They exist, so it's nominative. Nominative is the way you find words in the dictionary. They answer the question what or who. Хорошо. Now let's pronounce sentences with me out loud. I will give you time to repeat. Иногда он смотрел в окно. Проводник принес чай. За окном видны леса, поля и маленькие деревни. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me to know that you like this word and I should continue. Целую вас, чмоки-чмоки. See you tomorrow. Mwah.